Hello, fellow joy lovers, and welcome to the first episode of Gimme That Joy. As some of you may know from the intro video, I'm Carla Francine, and we are embarking on a journey of cultivating daily joy together. For me, I found that the foundation of joy is rest. And I've also discovered that rest isn't just sleep. This realization came to me in late 2021 when I bought the book Sacred Rest by Sandra Dalton Smith. Now, she is a Christian doctor who has written this phenomenal book about rest and the multifaceted nature of rest. Before I go any further, let me get the full name of the book for you so that you can find it where you would like to purchase it if this tickles your fancy. And the book is called Sacred Rest. Recover your life, renew your energy, restore your sanity. And again, that's by Sandra Dalton Smith. And this book has just revolutionized my approach to rest. It goes into detail about 7 types of rest and gives research-based evidence why these 7 types of rest are things that you definitely want to incorporate into your life. Now, the 7 types of rest are mental rest, social rest, emotional rest, physical rest, spiritual rest, sensory rest, and creative rest. In my experience, cultivating these 7 types of joy has thoroughly revolutionized my experience of life, living, and joy on a daily basis. We're going to experiment with these types of rest by participating in Sandra Dalton Smith's Rest Challenge. What you can do is you can go to her website, I Choose My Best Life, and there is a rest quiz that you can take to get a feel for how you're doing thus far on cultivating these 7 types of rest. And then you can click on the other link that we're going to put below in the description, or below the video rather. And that link will help you to, if you want, subscribe to Sandra Dalton Smith's Rest Challenge. Now, the Rest Challenge, we're going to take it and we're going to go through each one of the Rest Challenge prompts and use it as a joy practice, right? And so for each of the Rest Challenge prompts, this will be one of the joy practices that you can experiment with between this video and the next. And then in the comments below in our Patreon community, tell us about your experience. So here's how we'll proceed. We'll start off with the joy practice and my experience with it. Then we'll get into the Life Catalyst segment where I'll share a book that has been pivotal on my joy journey. And then I will give you your gentle invitation to joy to experiment with between this video and the next. And that'll be that. Before we get into all of that, let me remind you about our Patreon community. You can click on the link below in the description and you can join our lovely Patreon community so that you can get in on all of the behind the scenes extra benefits that we offer there. And you can also be a part of a community so that we can be seeking joy together and cultivating this daily joy together and sharing our experiences along the way. Feel free to also share your experiences in the comments in this YouTube video, and we will be interacting there as well. Alrighty, let's delve into joy practice number 1. This is, like I mentioned before, from Sandra Dalton Smith's Rest Challenge, her soulful RX, as she called it, her soulful prescription. And here is number 1. Choose to be consistently present. In whatever activity you find yourself, fight the desire to be somewhere mentally ahead, thinking about the things to come, or mentally lagging, mulling over the things that have already passed. Your emotions and your senses are the two most powerful ways to ground yourself in the present. Having a difficult time being present today? Place your hand on a wall or a desk near you. The solid sensation will help overcome mental detachment from the reality of your present. So now this joy practice is an example of mental rest. And for me, it's been really cool to practice this grounding. Not only can you do it by touching like a desk or a wall, but just putting your feet on the ground, feeling something solid under you or beside you or in front of you can be really, really calming and centering. I've done this many times. It's something that I've done as a part of these some Zoom meetings I do, because I, as some of you know, am a wellness coach. I've done various types of coaching, wellness coaching, academic life coaching. Now I'm working on deep growth coaching. And sometimes as a part of the beginning of some of the Zoom classes and seminars and webinars I've been a part of in my coaching educational journey, we'll do a grounding practice. And some of you probably have done these things as well as part of various Zoom meetings. And it really does settle and calm you to put your feet down on the ground, breathe, take a moment to just think, okay, I'm here. This is now. This is what I'm doing. This is where I am. And for me, it's been quite grounding, quite centering, quite calming, and quite restful. And so I thoroughly recommend it. And I look forward to hearing in the comments and reading in the comments your experience with this joy practice. For our Life Catalyst segment today, the book I'm recommending as just pivotal in cultivating daily joy is Rest: Why You Get More Done When You Work Less by Soojung-Kim. This book, I got it earlier this year, was just like, wow. I'm a big fan of rest, have been for years. This book backs up my fandom with solid science and solid anecdotal evidence from the lives of some of the greatest thinkers and inventors and creators of our times. And so it goes into two parts. It talks about how rest stimulates creativity, and then it talks about how rest can sustain creativity. I was floored. Things like napping, taking vacations, having sabbaticals, working only 4 hours a day, and spending the rest of the time doing things that are rejuvenating, that are restful, that are restorative. Wow. Yes, it was like mind-blowing. And I've been incorporating a lot of the things from this book, making little mini vacations for myself, like monthly vacations where I go to like here in South Korea, they have a lot of, what do you call these things? Different types of cafes. And I found a friend of mine, shout out to Kat Ryden. Kat Ryden, she is a great friend of mine here in South Korea. She introduced me to massage chair cafes. And whoa, it's fabulous. So I go to a massage chair cafe once a month, and it's like a little mini restorative vacation. For a couple of hours, you get to just enjoy the atmosphere and eat, not only sit in a massage chair and get massaged, but also have a yummy cake, donut, and a drink of your choice while you're enjoying the atmosphere of the cafe. And so things like this became a part of my just life journey and daily living as a result of reading this lovely book. So I thoroughly recommend. Once again, it's called Rest: Why You Get More Done When You Work Less by Soojung-Kim. Please feel free to also in the comments and in our Patreon community share your experience with this book if you end up getting it, and any insights and how they have just transformed your joy practice and your daily cultivation of joy. So, fellow joy lovers, The invitation to joy for you today is to choose to be consistently present. Be where you are. Savor the moments. Enjoy the people, the sounds, the sights, the smells, just the experience of being where you are and doing what you're doing. Remember that you're making your history right now, right where you are. So be there for it. And let us know how it goes for you. Thanks for tuning in today. And we look forward to seeing you again the next time we delve into cultivating daily joy together. Bye for now.